One of the things that found most moving about the Green New Deal is that it's not just about the environment. It's very similar to FDR's New Deal in the sense that it targets multiple issues like employment, like the economy, like inflation. It is too often the conversation around the Green New Deal is wishy-washy. Nancy Pelosi has dismissed it as the Green Dream or whatever. So can you tell us a little bit more about the policy and how it can have multiple roles to play in our country?
Yeah, the premise of the Green New Deal really, it was at a time when the discussion around climate change was just around stopping fossil fuel infrastructure or like a tax on carbon. And then the idea was if we put a tax on carbon, then magically we'll build a clean energy economy. If you look at the history of countries that have managed to transform their societies, it never happened through some like small policy tweak. It
Yeah.
always happened by these countries taking on a big mission. And so the Green New Deal was saying the last time we did something like that in America was actually when we completely converted our economy over to a war economy during World War II. Now, we're not saying we need to create a war economy today, but that transition to a war economy in World War II built our entire industrial base. It built the middle class. It built so much wealth that was the basis of America's prosperity for the next several decades. Now, what we're saying with the Green New Deal is climate change is our chance to actually build that kind of wealth again. That's the way to actually get us unstuck and get us out of stagnation. It'll tackle climate change, and in the process, it'll create tens of millions of high wage jobs in America and get us out of this economic stagnation that we're in right now as well. And I think this economic stagnation is, at the end of the day, the reason why we're getting these elections that go into authoritarians, because it is easy in a moment of economic stagnation for an authoritarian to come up and say, you know what? I alone can come in here and fix it. Democracy is the problem, which of course is never how it works. That's why I think the Green New Deal is how you solve our economic stagnation, climate change, and the trend towards authoritarianism in the country.